might mute it. Alright, y'all, man. What's up? What's up, man? As y'all can see, I already got the trade that I'm looking at loaded up for y'all and stuff, man. We back at it again with your boy Swerve, man. And I don't care if I'm stealing whoever shit that is, but don't be commenting that shit. Alright? Now, anyway, bro. We playing the opposite side of the spectrum today, okay? We want things to fall, not go up, okay? We're playing puts. And long story short, Hasbro is our put for today. So let's go ahead and look at the stock a little bit. Let's get y'all a little bit more information. Alright, so yeah, let me make sure everything look right on my end real quick. That way y'all not stressing with fifth. Stream manager, there that is. Can I hear myself? Yes, I can. Alright, perfect. Alright, now let's give y'all some more information, man. So see, we hit this RSI extreme up here, right? Usually when you hit an extreme in the RSI, like it did right here, you're gonna go down a little bit. You're not gonna get rich off of moves like this, but they are and can be profitable. You know what I mean? Like hit an extreme RSI here, and that's this candlestick right here. Peak and drop. See how we dropped? See how we dropped right there to that well, it's kind of ugly, man. I'm trying to make it pretty for you, but we dropped down to that 64. You feel me? Even after that, we could say we dropped down around 66 if you didn't catch that day. But if you're watching your stock like you're supposed to, especially when you're watching it fall, because things can turn around very fast, then pay attention. All right, pay attention. But let's focus on the day. All right. Over here we had a doji. A doji, to really get y'all fluid in the information, a doji just means price closed pretty similar to where it opened at. All right, and that's a good sign that there's stagnance in buyers, or that there is resistance. There's a sell-off going on in that area. But, you know, long story short, both people are going at it right now, and they right now the decision and the momentum is gonna have to turn, since it's been going greens for so long. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Market indecision and a high point usually indicates you're going a little lower. All right, okay, and that's what that doji indicates to me. So yeah. See, now all of these are good signs that you're in a good trade. If you were like riding this up and stuff, you could go down a little bit. It's probably gonna go down around this level. You feel me? This is new support for it. It's a light support, but it's new support. You know, that 78 level, 82 is good support area. You know, that's where I'll be selling off one of my contracts at. No matter what, it's that 78, probably like 50 range is getting sold off at there. One contract. And then I'll observe the market and see if I can let it fall a little farther, or if it's getting stagnant and moving sideways and I need to get out. Okay? Because if it sideways is out on the stage 3, it could really just turn into another stage 1 accumulation zone. Like, see, it peaked up here, we went down a little bit, you know, it went up a little bit, but now we're going sideways, right? We jumped above. So look, this is our stage 3 right here. All right, we're disputing, we're moving sideways. Now we crossed over a couple things, but we're not in a stage 4 because we didn't cross that 520 line. This blue line, we didn't cross the 20-day moving average line. All right, so we're still in an accumulation. You feel me? A stage 3. But I'm not accumulation, biz. What's that thing called? I said it earlier, bro. Y'all heard me the first time. Okay. Next, bro. Anyway, yeah, I'm playing here. I'm playing an $80 put. That is my play for the day. So put, you gonna type this in here, put on $80 strike. All right. This is the play on here. I like to remind myself. And here, let me add set 19x. That's when it expires, okay? And that's the play I'm playing for the day. I don't expect people to follow me like I said, but do what you want. But that's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I want. Alright? Now, and this is just, it's a decent stock, bro. Like, it's a toy company and all of that. When it dipped down over here, that was because of Trump, bro. Keep it above. Now, let's see. Was I looking at anything else? There's a couple things in the stage one. Yeah. So Mosaic is in a confirmed stage one. Alright. It hit its lowest point right here. This is a stock I follow. So, that's why there's already charting here. Alright. As you can see, it's been doing what it's supposed to do for me. It creates beautiful money flow patterns. It's very, very beautiful. Alright. You see how we're touching the same vicinity where it turned around before? That's giving me a good indication that we can turn around today. Okay? Not today, but soon. Okay? Trust in your Baba. Trust in your Baba. Okay? And don't take my words all the way to heart sometimes. Okay? Now we in a confirmed stage one. Price got above that 5-day EMA. This candlestick right here. Got above and closed above. Okay? So, if I could make it look a little better for y'all, I would. And I use OHLC bars. I don't use candlesticks. Bars are easier to read for me. You can use candlesticks if you want, but I don't observe candlestick structures and stuff like that. That's useless information to me. Keep it simple. Keep it profitable. So we done confirmed stage one now, alright? So, yeah, we still closed above the 5-day EMA yesterday. 1 cent, or like, not even 1 cent, exactly 1 cent. Okay, above that we closed there. So our first target would really just be either this previous bottom, right? You'll have a little bit of resistance there, and then your previous high, which would probably be 37 first, and then it would be 38. Okay. So I'm breaking that play down. I'm gonna look at the option contracts and see if there's any ones that I want to actually buy. You feel me? So I'm gonna check that out now. But while I check that out, man, I'm gonna make y'all listen to my dog song, okay? And then I'm gonna get right back with y'all. For whatever reason, everything just went away in a way I didn't want it to. I don't like that. I ain't respecting that. Hopefully y'all was seeing what I was doing, but I don't think y'all were. Hey chat, man, I'm gonna need y'all to tighten up and let me know if y'all can see what I'm working with, man. If y'all can see what I'm working with. Alright. Now, so yeah. Let me go back here now, since I didn't. Hopefully I showed y'all the Hasbro play. I'm getting tired of this little little pump faking with OBS. Alright, so yeah, and this is our bottom, our lowest point. We confirmed the stage one with that candlestick I highlighted right there. We're still in the stage one because we closed above there yesterday, okay? First target's 34, second target's 37, last target's 38, okay? These are all targets you can swing for or you can option trade for, okay? Now, good luck with that, but that's not my play of the day. I may potentially look into that one, but I don't want to play a put because I'm trying to learn some new information. And playing puts is something I don't commonly do, so it's going to help me expand my knowledge, okay? So with my money. So if I'm expanding my knowledge with my money, I'm gonna be a little scary. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have a hard stop. But this one looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Its materials, MOS it's been blowing up for too long. I don't know why. Oh, maybe they had bad earnings or something on the fifth. That's really what it looks like. They just had bad earnings, and now it looks like investors are understanding that it really wasn't that bad. So we did hit an extreme too. I like that. Yeah, low key, this might become my player of the day. The more I'm breaking it down for y'all. Mosaic looks a little better. Looks just a little better. Let me check it out, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now listen to my dog's song, man. I'm back, man. So look. To keep the buck, I'm finna play both. So I'm playing MOS today, and I'm playing Hasbro today, man. Okay, I'm playing a put. I want it to go down to this level, 78, 83. It's at 81.51. Wanted to go down to 78, 80. That's my target, and I'm only gonna sell my one contract at that number. Okay. Simply put. Next, my next play today is gonna be Mosaic. Now, realistically, I'm contemplating on just buying two of these because it's better to load up and let me not say that. But I prefer to load up on a play a little more so I can sell at increments, because if I only have one, I'm only gonna sell it at the first target. That next one I can hold to the next target. You know what I mean? But if you don't have enough contracts to do that with, you're gonna have to keep you're gonna have to earn your money. It's easier to earn your money and keep it pushing than to let a winning trade go bad. Our goal is to not let a winning trade go bad. If you let winning trades go bad, you might as well quit. Okay? Because that means you're not holding true to your trading system, that money flow system. You ain't holding true to that because you letting good trades go bad instead of cutting your losses short or stopping your winners at the right moment. You're going to take your profits at extremes. You're going to take your profits at stage 3 accumulations when the things are getting halted. You're going to take your money, though. Y'all better listen. You're going to take your money. Now, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, the money flow index isn't giving me too much of a clear indicator. It didn't fall too much on the index, so the RSI is the only thing I can rely on right now in regards to this play. I say this play is about a B, B plus, maybe a. Nah, it's about a B plus. All right. Now, now this one Hasbro is about an A, man. I like Hasbro. It usually touches these extremes and does take a dip every time, almost every time. This is the one time over here where it just did an accumulation. This was a full-on accumulation and it still fell off a cliff afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna take my chances here, man. Take my chances here. Hasbro and Mosaic are the two trades I'm taking today. We can look at some other things. So, normal traders are gonna, what you call it? They're gonna observe. Like, this is what GB calls the wind. But first, I'm gonna look at the sectors. Let's see what we got. All right. So the material sector might have rolled over, might not. You're gonna have to see. You're gonna have to see. The only way you're gonna be able to see is by observing the market today. I don't know yet. I could barely came near an extreme. It might go down a little bit. That looks like a doji up there on the communication sector. So they should be going down a smidget. It might go down a bit, sideways out, and go right back up though. Over here, they did confirm the stage one, then they got out of the stage one. You know, but they're still pretty close to that area, so I'm not really tripping. They good. This sector, the energy sector, makes good little money flow patterns as well. But yeah, it looks like it's got good support at this 84 level. Got good support right here. And that's holding up pretty well. And you got a good target. Yeah. That's my dog TPAJ, man. He be with the futures and shit, bro. Y'all tapping with his Discord and shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all, shout out to my dog TPA. He teaching me a little bit about futures, bro. To be 100% honest, bro. Like, I'm a little. He just he caught that bag, big. You see that shit? 10 minutes ago, big. 10 minutes ago. Play for 1,800 on gold futures, big. Cut like that, bro. I'm telling y'all, tap in with bro. Hey, but don't go tap in with bro and not tap in with me, bro. I'm here to support everybody around me. Let everybody prosper, bro. But that don't mean switch up. Don't be a switch up now. Now, what I will say is, futures I'll be getting into eventually. So y'all have more active things to watch, but I'll probably trade futures at night. I'll probably catch my setup at night, and then I'll stream that setup at night, and then I'll stop streaming, bro. And then I'll reopen stream when I make that sell or something like that. You know, cause for futures, a lot of things happen overnight. So you can find your setup previous the night before and shit. Set your stops, set your take profits, and just let it ride out. From what bro's been teaching me, he's told me that you just need to take one trade, whether it's profitable or a loser trade. But if you, that way you keep your losses a little minimized, and it makes you focus on your setups a little bit more. But that's for futures and stuff. Over here, you know, I want y'all to start owning stuff, man. Don't do what I do. Alright? Don't do what I do. I trade options, it's risky, okay. You wanna get some ownership before you start getting risky. That's why I make a commitment most of the time when I buy option contracts to buy a share. So it makes me keep track of the stock no matter what. You feel me? it alleviates my risk a little bit because realistically, if you hold the stock until it gets to the pinnacle that you paid for your option contract, or the L that you took on your option contract. Let's say you cut your losses at 15-20% on $100 contract. You only lost about $15 to $20, right? So if you make $15 to $20 over time with just holding the stock as ownership, then you gain that value back. You understand? So it alleviates that risk a little bit from the options, and it benefits you in the long run. You get to gain ownership while trading options and shit. And at the end of the day, anybody can do this, bro. It's literally watching a line cross another line and saying, "Oh, it's time to get in." But the difference is your mental. You gotta be that mental, man. It's that mental. Market's open in 8 minutes. This is the energy sector. The whole sector looks like it's set up for that point. It's in a state. This is it's technically in a stage 1, bro. You know, let's see. We're coasting right on this 50 line right here. We could fall or we could go up. I really don't know, to be honest with y'all. To me, in my inference, it hit a little high and then went back down from that weak high, and it looks like it hit like this little level of support right here from before, right, wherever it fell and held at right there. This is our low. Now we're moving in like a little channel in between here. So to be 100% honest, I'm gonna see. I need a little bit of a surge, but we're in a stage 1. You could buy here and just hold out to 155. If it fell below that 148 level, you would cut your losses. All right, keep it pushing. All right, it's pretty much looking pretty similar over here. This would be a stop if you bought in anywhere around here, but we're on an accumulation right now. See, we did what you call a 520 cross right here. At this point, that's our cross. 5 EMA, we got above the 20-day EMA, and now we're just riding all the way out. So this is what you call a beautiful breakout right here. Beautiful in the technology sector. It was getting a beating earlier this year, so it made a great recovery. Consumer discretionary, it looks like they're in a stage 3. It could go down, it could not, but it's probably gonna go down. Keep it a buck. Yeah. It hit that previous high, it might go back down. Yeah, I think it's going down. All right, real estate sector. It's in a stage 4 right now. Well, actually, no. Scratch that. It created a good level of support at this level. Cool bees. So if it falls below that, it's in a stage 4 to me. Okay. Right now, that's the lowest point. It formed a doji right there. You know, your target would be up here. Okay. We're coasting right on the 200-day moving average, so I can't make that a target. Utility sector. All right, so we dropped below that 520. It could be a turning point. We could start falling. We could not. I don't know. You gotta see what goes on, but it's not a viable opportunity. Yeah, this had a huge surge in healthcare sector, which is great because I'm getting into MOS today, and I think their materials, chemical, and they're not in the sector. Scratch that. But yeah, they look like they hit this point up here. They had a little bit of a red day. You don't know where it's going, but that's a huge break of structure going on over there. X off Y. It's in a stage 3 distribution right now. So it looks like to me we didn't hit no extreme or anything. We got near it. We probably hit the RSI extreme on the weekly though. Yes, we did. That's why it's distributing like that. Alright, that's all the sectors, man. You review the sectors. My stock is in the consumer distress. Lululemon, You feel me? What we was looking at yesterday is in this sector. You use the sector to determine the overall trend of where the stock's going. See, consumer discretionary, but we're at the bottom of the barrel over here. You feel me? So this stock's probably gonna do what it wants to do separate from the market, but you also gotta observe the market to determine where you're gonna go because sometimes if everything's crashing in that sector, you might be stagnant. You know, you might not have crashed, but you might not move nowhere if you're already towards the bottom. If you're not, you're probably gonna have to deal with some hardship, man. I'm keeping honest here. You're probably going down. Probably going down. So you also want to look at that to determine and see for. So, all right, let's say we'll go back to the consumer discretionary sector. All right. So you also got to observe that too for when you're trading your options, because if a whole sector is going to the shitter, then you need to get out your trade, especially if you're profitable. Okay, to be 100% honest, but like I can't get out of the trade here because I don't know if we're gonna keep trending upwards or not. The 520 cross gives me a good indicator that we're still good for now. Until I see something different, I can't really get out my Lululemon trade over the sector being high. You know what I mean? The sector's touching where it previously was at the record highs. We should be breaking through that since we had to deal with the struggle at the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? In my opinion, this is all opinionated on that. Okay, but that's what I'm looking at. My opinion comes from when I look at it, though. So if you don't trust my opinion, go look at your own shit. Yeah, yeah. But I appreciate everybody who's tuned in with me right now. Even if there ain't nobody tuned in, y'all gonna tune in with my clips, alright? Now let's see. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah. Am I frozen? Am I frozen? Think I'm frozen, y'all. Bro, what is up with OBS, man? Can't hear myself. The screen's not changing on the stream. I don't know what's going on. Come on, bruh. Messing up my stream on that bullshit. Hold on. It might not be messed up. I might be getting dramatic. Alright, yeah, it just froze on all this shit. Hey, man. Stock market open, man. Here comes the money, man. Now. Alright. Hasbro look beautiful. This only went up 20 cents. MOS looks good. Let me look at bro. It looks like it's surging a little bit, but I'm not tripping about that. Let me check it out. You want to let things settle just a smidgen, just so you can get a good value in your contract. But we starting lower than where we was at yesterday. So yeah, let me get in. See how fast the values go up. I could have got in at 150. Had to get in a little later than that. And the put's finna eat good too. I'm gonna have to pay a little bit, man. It's ridiculous though. I didn't wanna have to pay. It's supposed to be cheap. I'm streaming, cuz. You have to look at the stream, bro. Yo. Yo. Oh, congratulations, cuz. I mean, I'll call him to find out. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna call now. I'm gonna call now. But it's easier. It's easier to have a whip though, bro. So yeah, let me find out, bro. Yes, sir. Yeah, see, Lulu's falling with the sector day. To be expected. Now you want to lock in my buy for Hasbro. Alright, so we got two contracts for Hasbro because the MOS wasn't working. Lululemon's taking a little bit of a plunder. Hey, money, 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 money. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to see what Hasbro doing, but we got two contracts averaged in at 175 for puts, $80 strike. It looks like Lululemon might have just did a whipsaw. I ain't liking that, man. Yeah, that bitch fell right back below that 200-day moving average, or not the 200-day. Dang, y'all. I felt sick now. Bro. Money, 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 money. Oh, it definitely was a link the first time. Oh yeah, yeah, he not wrong. Bad chat, man. Excuse the dead noise, bro. Here, let me put on some noise for y'all, bro. You know. Money, 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 money.
Hey, dickhead, get your mind right. Don't preach to me about my perky habit, bitch, this is my life. Yeah, bro told guns from army movies, he just 5'5". The sucker dropped the disc, we did our shit. Why would I lie? Get pissed off and wanna drive by. Get foolies more than oil clapped on my eye, that nigga hop right back on live like he enjoyed this. What the fuck? Boy, you ain't got one up top, bro, pass the post. If it's a hop that's worth to put in extra work, that nigga run you chase. Stole the bacon, snitch K, you's a pig, nigga. I'm probably cursed from all the skits that I done did, nigga. Participated in so many shootouts, I'm still living. Hey, this my first time in spaceship, top park love. This shit I've been through in these streets turn my heart cold. 40 shells and sleep his ass like he on narcos. Everything costs, but ain't no time getting borrowed. Yeah, his stick shit and all red like I'm a Cardinal. Hell yeah, I always dreamed one day that I would skate the Rory. Said I'm a diamond, so I took what they said and threw it in my cart. Don't think the nine gon' do enough, I bet the chopper clear the party. Brains on the pavement, body stankin', it smell like somebody farted. Yeah, days when I ain't had shit, I had bliss. And we gon' sit outside his house and park him while he backing in. Yeah, this a slap.
Yeah, going to the top with the rock. All right, as you can see, Hasbro's having a hard time doing anything, which again is another sign of indecision. So it's kind of being a little confluent with what I said, which is good. We like that. I bet you MOS though, the one trade I didn't get into is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Nope, I lied. It's just chilling. Mm. Yeah, everybody sold off early marketing shit. Lulu scared me this morning, y'all. It scared me. If Hasbro gets above that 883 or 8183 level, we not fucking with it, man. We not jacking it. Look, now MOS is doing what it needs to do. What I tell you. MOS is jumping. Alright. It's finna hit 82. Hasbro. If we do hit that, regrets. Cutting our losses short. That's why I like trading the green side, y'all. Makes me feel a little more comfortable. Because I'm supposed to be liking things trade upwards. You don't need to be a guest, Oliver. Guest appearance. Look, he's right there.
You want in the bed? Oh, you just lay down like you know this and say, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you gonna break his headphones? Wow. Hey, don't be recording me.
You on the stream.
Wow. Bless you.
No, let it believe you, Oliver.
Bless you. You allergic to me? Ooh! 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 Ooh!
You and Oliver gonna get kicked out.
We can get that, Oliver.
Let me
Oh, you real bad now, huh? Did I say that? Oh, don't touch you? Real? Don't touch you? You want to be touched?
Leaving that sex at the fifth. All the money, damn. It's a fit spin. It's the fit spree. And bitch, we flee. I ain't feeling love. Living life for free. Came from the gutter. Round nigga up. Remember we was squeezing in a motherfucking truck. Now nigga pulling up fresher than a fuck. Now nigga pulling up. Hoes never bugs. Now nigga pulling up. Ain't a pup. Nigga, this shit get me up.
I don't do no lean, I don't do no hoe. Fuck her till she green, I fuck her till she chunk. My little bitch she bad, my little bitch know her shit. My little bitch she smart, she know she in college done. She in college bitch, oh she a savage too. But I ain't tripping, cause you know I got a lot of it. But the person nigga that on top of the bird, they don't hit. Can't tell you don't know that crazy, you know you fucking hit. Let's go. With the perk take crazy, you don't know that shit ain't body me. With the perk take down, you know you don't really pay no God in me. When the perk take crazy, you don't know that shit gon' body me. When the perk take 30, you don't know that shit gon' body me. When the perk take 30, you don't know that shit gon' body me. When the perk take crazy, you don't body me. When the perk take crazy.
Huh? Who you gonna bite now, fool? Huh?
Yeah, man, I'm finna tune out, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm still in my put. As you can see, it's moving pretty sideways. It ain't doing nothing. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And there it is. It's starting to fall just the way I need it to. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, but I appreciate everyone who tuned in, and it's Swerve out, man.